Cramras. It's time to do some Cramras. I'll be perfectly honest, I kind of want to be making video eaters right now, but I also class stuff, Blender stuff. Scully about cleanup, but that doesn't feel like as high of a priority. Oh, all this bureaucratic stuff. Just listing tasks. Okay. You see that guy? Yeah. He makes these tiny little meows in the morning. It's very cute. He associates me brushing my teeth with me feeding him. What's going on? And since I brush my teeth in the morning, he also associates the morning with me feeding him. Even though the machine feeds him and I give him wet food at night, often right when I'm brushing my teeth. But he a dumb boy. He not smart. Anyone's like, my cat's so smart. You sure about that? Cats aren't smart. Dude, they're great, but their deductive reasoning skills are limited. Where are we? Cameras. I think, I'm going to have to turn one of these off for this, I guess. So I say these Dublos. That one. Who are you? You are... Nope. That one? Yeah. Bye. And I'm certain this won't work. Need help with camera? No. What? Oh. Okay. The little green light flashed. The green light's on this camera right now, and if I recall correctly, which I don't, and I didn't take notes. I did take notes. Not very good ones, though. Add better front-end handling with no cams detected. Might get... Oh, okay. Oh, right. Because last time I didn't do the thing where I turned this camera off. Sloth camera. I added these emojis thinking I could use them to keep them straight, but I cannot. Oh, did it also not... It didn't die properly, did it? No, it did. So, okay, so I need to add better front end handling with no cameras detected, as it might make the GUI unresponsive. We'll see what happens. Fans of the show might remember. What are you? WebSocket shut it. WebSocket stuff. I want to make these not look like that. This appears to be the WebSockets logs. I think. Or maybe it's unicorns. Is that what it is? There's like equals. So get host upgrade connection. These symbols probably mean something. All the debugs have these symbols. Info does not. So we got equals, arrow pointing left, arrow pointing right, which I think, yeah, so text ping, text pong. So it sends a ping pong on start. See, but I can't remember where it comes from. It comes from, so client, this is client. Did that work? Can I do that? Yeah, this is client. See, you got this one up here. And then this is host. It is generally assumed. We know who the star is. It's the hero shot. It's the main desktop. Boop da boop da boop da boo. And it sends a little like blob of, oh, these are 8 hex 8. It's like 8-bit. Is that what it is? It's like hex codes. This is a color. What color are you? Windows Shift C. Oh wait, did that work? Yeah, and then I say, what's your hex code? Oh. Actually, I can tell you this. So 4960. So it's like not very much red, slightly more green, a fair amount of blue. So that's gonna be kind of like, what is that? Like a light blue? Is that what it looks like? 49. Hey. 49. Hey. Yeah, that's not. Give me like a color. There we go. 4960 B. A1. Yeah, light blue. Look at me. I learned how to do that. Thanks. Whoever taught me that. And the fourth one is alpha, but I don't have room for that in this apparent thing. Okay. Oh, it's this color. Wow. What are the odds? That's probably where I got it from. No, I'm joking. Blech. You have to keep alive, keep alive, keep alive. It's just gonna be doing that forever, huh? I'll fix it later. Okay, and so now the question is, if we hit it when there's no cameras available, what will it say? Oh, right, and I do this thing where I check if it's available, because I must have fixed that. Did I? Mm-hmm. So, because it detects the cameras, and it detects them like near instantly with the Qt media device method. But if it's in use, it doesn't. It still returns it. So, I added something to check it just by doing the old-fashioned like OpenCV video capture, blah blah blah, to see if it's actually available, and that throws this if it's not, which is some weird deep level warning. MSMF, I think is Microsoft Media Format. Yeah, global cap msmf.cpp. So this is in the C++ code. CPP is C++. On read sample video IO MSFF on read sample is called with error status, whatever this number is. So it tries to get a frame from it. It can't because it's blocked. It throws this error, and then we move on. it takes time. It's slow, unfortunately, and like a lot of the, it's not as slow as like the previous way of looking for cameras, but it's, you know, it's not like the near instantaneous version. So I wish I could find a faster way to tell if it's blocked. Yeah, can't grab frame. Duh. Great. Wait. Is there like, where is this? Is there like, where are these listed? You know, like where, like, why can't I just search for it and have it like pop up in the code? Like, why is it all people like complaining about it? Like, is this a number? Like, how do I know that? Is it in? It's in C++ code. Is it? Is there a repo? Where does OpenCV live? They seem like one. No, there it's there. Oh wait, I did that wrong. In that repo, show me this number. Yeah, I don't know where that comes from. I could ask the machine, but I don't want to. Okay. And I don't mind these pings going through like this, but I wish that they were in my format, my format, the format of Skellycam's logger. Someday we were gonna make Skelly logs or something like that, whatever. Because like the loggers become quite complex, and it's also like it's gonna want to be shared across all of the Skellys, all the sub Skellys. You're gonna want to have the same logger. With the colors you see. And I need to do something to like make sure that these colors are separated more. And I also need to name the sub process. C's. PID process 2 main thread. Process 2. Process 1 main thread. I don't want to do that now. I want to make the cameras work. Because if I recall correctly, okay. Sloth. Begun. Haha, it did work. The mnemonic. Detect available cameras, please. Does that work? No, it doesn't. Okay. So there might still be some. There's some screwy. But for now, I just want to make it work, and then I'll fix it. And we'll. I will fix it in some other way. I'm just kind of like, I got. Like I had a thought, and it's like splintered. Just like go. I was thinking about I was thinking about the front end. Okay, so this now sends. It sends, but it doesn't. Nothing is received. So all cameras ready. Camera started true. Camera started true. All cameras ready. Frame loop is running. I'm gonna have to figure out this because this is if it can't hit this it can't say it every time because it's that. Okay. This looks like a job for the machine. Where are we? Oh, check this out. I just realized this. So I have this channel here. That's like to discuss Python stuff, and this is I have it here as like a generic one. Wait, but that's Fast API. It is Python, but it's Fast API. Fast API comes up enough that I think I'm going to ask about it specifically. Fast API Unicorn. Who cares? These things are come and go. This channel is to discuss fast API, Unicorn, web, HTTP, web sockets, and whatnot. The human is relatively new to this kind of programming, like with clients and servers and stuff. They have more XP doing academic style data analysis, I guess you call it, and stuff. Oh, and then shut up with your stupid. They keep them away. Discord. So I made this thing, and like right now it's in free mocap dev, which is cool. Oh, I also have Skelly Cam, which I kind of want to make a category, for being perfectly honest. But really, I just want Discord to have multiple levels. I've outgrown like Discord, and I appreciate many things about it. Mostly that it is like I don't have to make it, but like outgrown it. It's like it was never the right tool for this. But like the cool thing about this that I realize is that like I can drag this to different categories, and then it will have different category prompts associated with it. I don't have any other projects I'm doing right now that are, well, this is like what I'm saying. Like if I had a category for Skelly Cam, I could drag this between the Skelly Cam one and the free mocap main one, and it would just be the same channel, but it would sort of pick up different category prompts, which would be neat. I'm just gonna make a new Skelly Cam category. Why not? It's easy. What do I call it? We're doing like pipe dash Skelly Cam. Can I remember the camera here? With a camera with flash. Really, it should be that camcorder. But then it doesn't get the no, because it, well, actually I was like, oh, it's not going to get the free mocap stuff. It's like, well, yeah, but it could. Okay. Oh, and then I just duplicate you. Oh, right. That's what I was doing. And I can right click edit. These emojis aren't functional. I don't think they're doing much good. I put them there, I think, to differentiate them, but I think with Skelly Cam, and the channel topic doesn't do anything for here. With Skelly Cam, what I think I discovered there, gotta hurry, I'm losing. I don't want to rabbit hole away, because, see? Okay, Skelly Cam is here. We made a bot instructions. We made that bot instructions. We're going to hit that. Nope. Thanks, Windows. What is it? Windows V. Hit that. The channels in this category are for discussions related to the development of the Skelly Cam sub component of the main free mocap software. Free mocap is okay. And I hit that with I tag it, and I wait. Submodule. Hit that, and then I go over here, and where do I have all my stuff about? And then this is the thing I've discovered is like the useful thing here is okay. I hit him with the vibe, which is fuck me. I'm tired. We are currently working Skelly. Oh wait, do I have this in the README? This is where I wish I don't. I'm tired of like typing prompts. I want to just have like I want the bot to learn how to eat the raw material, because like if it just ate this whole repo, then I wouldn't have to explain what it is. All right, there you go. So Durance wrote that. Fucking whatever. We're using... The vibes aren't quite what I want there. It's like it's good enough for humans, but the bot would get confused. Because he's dumb. We're using Fast API, Uvicorn... Oh, this is a useful thing to do. Uvicorn server for the back end that communicates with the Pi side 6 front end via HTTP endpoints and uses a WebSocket connection to pass multi-synchronized multi-frame packets payloads from the back-end server to the front-end client. Hit that with the tag-o. And now we're ready to rock. Kind of. Pull you in here. What the hell even am I doing here? This whole thing was for... Curious about just keeping these top levels that are popping chats, but I don't remember. I don't think the top level handles memory very well, or possibly at all. Shit. Shat. The WebSocket connection seems to be making weird raw logs every time it receives a message. How can I customize and or suppress those? See, it always gives me these things as if, like, shouldn't you know? Like, what do you... It thinks I'm running it from command line or something like that. When, like, it's so common to give those kinds of instructions via, like, that CLI thing, but it's like, isn't it more common to run it from code? Like, why is that always the default? And, like, this is, like, the bot is, like, giving me bad instructions. It's not bad instructions. It's just, like, could be more useful type of instructions. But I'm just like I'm curious about it because it's the thing I've noticed in this like community of code humans. Like, and I just don't know why. It's like it's weird to me. All right. Yep. There we go. Alt-1-1. Here's the nice thing about a small file. I'm running it in code. Can I do that here or elsewhere? Like in the maybe in the WebSocket definition? Can I route the logs through my defined logger in Python? Oh, fucking if you want to route the logs to your defined logger in Python, you can create a custom log configuration. Do it. That's unclear what I'm asking it to do. Oh. That doesn't look right to me. Propagate. Oh my god. I don't want to learn more. It's like all of these little things here. Like what's like I can add Uvicorn to the loggers? It's a dictionary. I've seen handlers. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, it did both. Sure. Let's see if that. Oh, it says. Wait. Oh, 1-1. Thank you. Also, where did the? I don't know why the logo didn't show up, but eyes on the prize, right? And yeah. Well, minimally, I could run them all async, or in threads, I guess. Like I don't have to run that serially, so that would speed that up. But right now, we're good. And unfortunately, actually, despite that whole weird interlude where I did learn something, but apparently it's something I already knew, I actually do want to see the debug logs, because that's where we are. And if I recall correctly, and I'm pretty sure I do, the backend WebSocket doesn't do anything when it receives. If incoming message is that, receive message. Are we in debug mode? We're in debug mode. Wait, I don't even want to do that. Ba-da-da-da-da. We don't need no of these breakpoints. Oh, if I have the trace, I should do that. That makes sense. I'm into that. Okay. You can still be info, and I will handle the logs myself. Thank you. Good job, main loop. Keep alive. Good job. Keep alive. Yep. What other levels of log do you have? Log config, typing optional, log config, log level, typing optional, typing unit string int. Okay, where do you get sent? Config. Oh, you're not going to be able to find this. Oh, okay. Log level, set level. Oh yeah, regular level. Log levels. You got trace. Okay. We do have trace. Is it the same? No, it's a different way of I also made a trace, but they made theirs in a different way. Oh no, they didn't. Wild. And they got these colors. Did I steal from them? No. That is no. Oh, because they're using click. Haha. As opposed to doing whatever weird like 1980s shit I'm doing. Can you hear the cat chaos in the background? Okay. And so now, actually, we don't need to do this live because we are clever and we are powerful and strong of science and tech. I wonder if theirs gives them linter errors. Is it a typing thing? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So when I hit this on text message, you don't really receive you only receive Pong. Right. So you are going to send this, and you're going to get hit from the frame grabber. Frame requester is going to be requesting new frames. And WebSocket connection, connect frames. Yep. And then you're going to stuff in the socket this, give me the frames, my dude, please. You can go. Thank you. Bye. Although, actually, I am, but I'm not going to. I want to set it to verbose, see what it says. But I don't, actually, though. Backend, shutdown, receive, and process. So we got the timer going, we got this timeout checker thing, we got the should continue thing, WebSocket receive. And so it should see it here, but then I don't think it handles it. So just make sure that it actually makes it through, because we're going to want to send it, we're going to want to kick it down to here. But we should be seeing it receive, it just doesn't get handled. This takes a while. Time box? Yeah, I'm going to hit this, double check, and then I'm going to time box that, putting those who's it's in a thread. Okay, so we send frames, and then frame requester, request frames, requested new frames. Probably not how the order that happened. And then the front end sends request for frames, and then we received it. Spectacular. Wrap it in some quotes so that you know it's a string. Okay, so we're good there. And in 33. I'm going to give myself until 40 to fix the my life. Just kidding. To fix the I want to put those who's it's in a thread for the camera detection part. It's a back-end process. It's a back-end task. It's an endpoint, and it's going to be it's under controller. Core functionality, device detection, detect available cameras. Ho ho. Check camera available. Yee. Okay. Cool. Grab 'em. Chat. Help me put the check available in a thread pool or something. We should, yeah, I think that's actually, it's like, this is one of those things where like I know how to do it, but I couldn't just do it off the top of my head. And no, damn it, ugh, fuck, it's annoying. I need to. That's why I always say like say beep or something like that, because if I either need to make it possible to input a file on the first message, or I need to have something to the prompting where like say something like, if it looks like I'm going to give you something, then shut the fuck up about it. Okay. A weird way to do this. Is that right? Okay. If detect available cameras. 4 minutes. Plenty of time. Devices detect. Those are the same. These are the same. Okay, these are all the same. And then this just, yeah, it just replaces the for loop with this thread pool executor. And then future camera checks. Okay, we've learned what future means since the last time we've been here. We've learned what future means because we went to JavaScript land. And future is, it's like, it's somehow coextensive with like an async land. We call them, wait, hold on. Promise? It's a promise. JavaScript calls it a promise. Async Python calls it coroutine. Oh, to have a molecule scale brain scan of my hippocampus in that last little interlude. Focus, man. We got time box. Remember, you did this to yourself. Okay, grab some. So I think, yeah, it's just instead of comment, punch them. Thread pool executor. Oh. Concurrent futures thread pool executor. That's one of those things that it will often get wrong. See, and also this part, because it's like, it didn't tell me to import that part. That's fine. We'll see. Camera number. Okay. Wait. So with this as executor, future camera checks is a dictionary of executor submit, check cameras available, camera number. It's like a backwards dictionary for camera is null. I can also figure out if there is a check here I can do. For future, in concurrent futures as completed. Explain it, please. Yeah, please. Baby. Baby is... You get really good explanations if you tell it your baby. This schedules the function to be executed and returns a future object which represents the eventual result of the function call. Ho ho. You're submitting the check camera available function for each camera to the executor. Running out of time here, but I'm learning, so returns. This dict format is strange to my baby eyes. Why it look backwards? I'm wondering, because I'm telling it baby again, because I think if I was just like, this looks weird to me, it looks backwards, it'd be like, oh shit, you're right. But I want it to defend its decision. Because it's a people pleaser. This dictionary might look, but it's a powerful way to create a dictionary in one line. But it looks like the key, it thinks I'm confused about the for loop thing. The key and values are switched from what I would expect. Camera ID. So, because like, is it hashable? I mean, I could just check it is the thing. It's practical. In the context of your code, oh. Huh. Future is hashable? Future is hashable. Sick. Cool. Okay, well, I've gone over my time box, but I learned a little something about something, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm gonna punch it. It's in the hope is that the checks will come sort of more blah blah blah, and I probably should. Who cares? Works for me. What did I do here? I should keep track of this shit. This is very okay. So this is an important link that we're about to loop. We're not expecting it to work or anything, but hypothetically it might. Okay. We go now to the backend WebSocket. See, I can't listen to music because of the government. I can't listen to good music. No offense. I can't listen to music I want to because of like, fucking IP laws. Man. I can't wait. I can't. Don't worry about it. Okay. So, frame received. If it's ping, do that. Elif. No, well, I mean, yeah, but no. But, we have a thing for this. Oh, geez. Calm down. Right? Equal, bow. And you're like, who even dat? Correct. Thank you. Good job, buddy. That's still going to be traced, though. It's like, should I crash it if it happens? Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Yeah. Bah. Back. Bogus message received. Great. Yeah, we're doing that. I was going to say backend WebSocket received like unknown message, but the machine says bogus message received, and we're going with bogus message received. Like, this is okay. This is a place. I am happy to give this creative license to the statistical foam of humanity that produced this strange language crystal. What's writing my code with me? Yeah, if you fuck this up. Okay, what's gonna happen now? So now, just hit it. Why not? The front end's gonna receive stuff. What are you doing? Look, where are you? Yeah. What's gonna happen? Received a big honking binary message. Way too big. Is that what it is? Is that why? Shoot. Is it too big? Okay, so it received the binary. It's still sad. Why are you sad? It received it and then it died. And when it died, it did not close the camera. First of all, why are you reset to 13? Is that? Can you read that, dear viewer? I don't know. Great, 15. Oh boy. Okay, let's take a look at the guts, static style. So here we are. We're getting stuff on binary message received. You should never receive a binary message, I think. Right? Nobody. Right? Well, I guess I should look at y'all side by side. Makes sense. You're friends, anyways. Binary message received, binary. You don't even have a send binary message. On binary message received, you don't. Okay, so we can delete some code, which is very exciting. No, you will receive binary messages. Right. Okay, so you got to hear. Okay. So, okay. First of all, oh, that's funny. It's kind of like stuck. Okay, so we are going to move character. What? Control Alt M? Refactor. Control Alt M. Okay, so Control Alt M. Can you do? No, I hit a button wrong. Control Alt M. M. Why aren't you doing that? Well, remember the rules, kids. It's always something stupid, and it's always your fault. The computer did precisely what you told it to. Parse multi-frame payload. Yeah, okay, we like that. So, how big is it actually? Was it even that big? Because in my heart, I'm like, oh, it was too big, it broke. But like, it wasn't that big, right? Receive binary message with length. Okay, so that's bytes, and a byte is 8 bits. So this is 691 kilobytes. Look at my, oh my, right? Bytes. Oh yeah, the little 8-bit things. 2 hex numbers. 16 times 16, 255 is a 2 to the 8th. Duh. Okay, get your message better. Get your message better. Is that right though? I think it says bytes. I said it was bytes, and it's not yelling at me. Okay. Right. So I should first make sure that it's, well, that seems like roughly the right kind of size. So let us first examine the back end. See who's sending. Make sure we're sending it right. Is that right? Were we doing something else? We did move this. We pulled these apart, which is good because we had the receive and the parsing and all this was happening in the same place. So, and I suspect it was failing. It was either failing in the parsing or it was failing in the emitting, because that's the only thing that was happening in that in this on received thing. And that's actually a great example of like why single responsibility is good, because there were 2 responsibilities in there, and they were also being, yeah, they were being gloomed. They were being gloomed, and I had this like in there. It's whatever. You were here. You saw. So it's one of those. I suppose the part where it didn't kill the camera when it died is not great. I should fix that. I really don't want to. Oh, I have it. Self. Well, yeah. Sure. Self dot shutdown event set. Now I have to go and actually like unplug them and plug them back in and stuff like that. But yeah, zombie processes, man, they're the freaking worst. Because they gum up your everything and lead to strange bugs. We've been going for an hour now. How are we doing? It's almost 9. We're making progress? Yeah, I think so. Incremental. We put those guys in a loop. Yeah, it is faster to do it like that. Oh wait, what did I do? Oh, I think I'm waiting for it to die. That in the same place, but I don't think I added any new messages, did I? Oh, it says bytes now, so that's good. Exception in abnormal closure. Yeah. I suspect that is a... I think it's this guy's fault. logger. Good job, machine. Stop. Stop. What are you doing? Why? What's going on here? Stop. What? Why? Yes. My dude, when I tell you to die, I am afraid. Okay. So we just added new logs here. So, because the whole like silent crash without an error message, that's like a Qt thing. It's like that. In my experience, that is indicative of a failure in the C code, not in the Python code. Pydantic would be like, if it was a Pydantic problem, it would be like, me. Pydantic's a little... That's kind of its whole thing. So the whole thing where it's just like silent death, it sounds like a problem in the compiled code. Oh. No cameras detected. Oh, because of the zombies. But, that's why I added that warning, and it is technically a warning. I mean, I guess it will be, because I don't think that this redetect things works right now. Yeah. But eventually that would be a warning. It would just be like, hey, there aren't any cameras. And then people would be like, oh, great, I've got to plug them in. Ugh. I thought about the world, and that's exhausting. I can't. It's strange. It's like I really love that this is a thing that people are using, but I cannot think about it. It's like nope. I'm just making this fun because I like it myself. It's just you're too close to it, Okay, great, good job. We knew that would happen. And the camera still didn't fucking die. But I may not have actually done that. I don't think I may have. I don't think I hooked up the cameras to the shutdown event. Whew. It's been an hour. We haven't got, incremental progress. Like, it was never like you click at you connect it and it works. It's like, come on, man. You new here? Like, rule number 1. Remember rule number 1. There are many rules, but they're all number 1. And this one is everything is broken and nothing ever works. That's science is impossible. Rule number 1: science is impossible. Everything is broken, nothing ever works. It's always something stupid. It's always your fault. When there's a problem, it's like it's because you did something. The problem is from something stupid, and it's your fault. Whatever, you don't know what it is yet, but just baseline assumption. It's never clever. It's never interesting. And it's, even when it is somebody else's fault, don't start there. Okay. So received binary files. We're still here. So it was. It was. Maybe it is a problem with the payload. I am doing weird bytes stuff. I mean, this is some... This was like a bot. This was some body fever dream code for sure. But it has worked before. Let's take a look at the tape. It's so frustrating. Like Skellicam is so frustrating because it's like, even as the progress, like it's progress kind of, but it's a lot of just like, well, I mean, you're just not gonna know if it's good until it works. And it's like, okay, well, am I wasting my time? It's like, we'll find out. You might have to go back to the drawing board. Like, we have another route. The electron stuff, but that would require like a pretty hefty shift and other things. So it's like, okay, like middle step, final step. It's like this whole thing of like, oh, we're doing like multi-camera stuff through Python. It's like, also, like, is that really the right move? Who knows? Who knows? Shut up. Bleh. F8. Huh? What do you know about that? It could be something. Oh, look at you. Look at you, you weirdo. Cute pie. Sup? Are you base 64? Because we could convert it to base 64. We learned about that recently with the OpenAI, the imagey stuff. I wonder if it'd be smaller. I mean, it's certainly less of a weird move. It'd be less like crazy pants spot move. I wonder if OpenCV can do it. That's probably super fast. Oh, pinned? Oh, god damn it. Are we still doing that? No. Oh, I see. We're currently... That's what I was trying to do last time. But I don't... How do I unpin this stuff? God, Discord. Is it that? Yeah. Stupid. How fastest way to convert NumPy image from OpenCV to base 64? Because it's lossless, right? Ping compression is lossless. CV2 im encode function to encode the image as a ping or a JPEG or a ping. Oh, we played with this. We didn't know what we were doing, but we did play with this. This is sort of, we have this whole like compression playground stuff, and this is like, okay. I think that we what if we do? I think a lot of this like bytes thing is not pulling its weight. It's adding a lot of complexity and it's not pulling its weight. I think I should just pickle it. we'll get to it. I think we're making progress now, and we are now at an hour. And what I've learned about myself in the course of these weird videos is that I can do an hour, I can just body an hour, no problem. 2 hours I start getting like tired. And going over 2 hours is a bad idea for that's beyond my bucket. Which means I have another hour to work on this. Show ping. Now, the reason why I'm thinking all the byte stuff is because maybe I don't think we necessarily need the efficiency at this point, because we're just there was like a brain shift when we realized that like this thing Endurance told us originally. It's like the client side, the front end, just asks for frames when it's ready for it, and then the back end just feeds it whatever the most recent one is when the front end asks, instead of the stupid dumb way that the current system is set up, where the back end is sending frames and the front end is receiving them and displaying them as quick as it can, which means the front end can get overwhelmed, and that's where we get the frame lag, it's dumb. Such a dumb problem to have persisted for this long. So what that means is I can probably, a lot of this complexity was based on like, oh my god, efficiency, speed. But a lot of the back end stuff, like the actual, like where the frames get saved, they eventually will get saved because they're currently not. Still have to add that. That's protected, and the front end just needs to display them. My god. Oh, that was before I switched to Fast API. Okay. Send bytes, 2 bytes. Okay. Whew. Yeah. Okay. Blah, blah. What? What is this? Oh, wait, did we freeze when that happens? We might have to put something behind a queue thread or something, because that's not supposed to freeze. We gotta stay responsive, you see. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna continue this. It's not gonna hit this because it doesn't see the code you changed in the debugger's up, but it'll hit that next time. And then it should go here. Well, on binary message received. Okay, so when I hit this, it should go there, but the debuggers are weird, so who knows? Look at this big old binary message. It's a big old honking byte array. Base 64 option. 0, 0, 0, 0. I have no clue what any of this is. But it's not base 64 because I saw that the other day with John. This is some other weird thing. I think I'm going to want to compress it. I think, wait. I can do JPEG because ping was heavy. The ping compression was expensive. The JPEG, if I recall correctly, was fast. And I can do JPEG compression when I'm sending it to the front end because that's not real data. That's just for visualization. Okay, we're getting weird with the lines. Right? I think so. Yeah. That's kind of another that happened a longer time ago. But like realizing that like there's a distinction between, because like in my scientist heart is like data must be protected at all costs and never can be compressed and we can never lose anything and lossy is death. But then I'm like, wait, actually just for visualization and debugging it doesn't matter, like that doesn't get saved and the real data does. So all right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna see the bytes. It is a bunch of 0 zeros. I do. It's just it's. Well, what before it gets turned? Oh, right. It doesn't actually have it as the image. Okay, first of all, with your trace messages, that's plenty, okay? I need you to calm down. Debug. Log to call. Oh. And I gotta do. No, I don't. I already set the Uvicorn server to info. Yeah, I gotta put this behind a thread or something. Okay, so M equals latest multi-frame payload dot frames dot mzdict. Yeah, so M2 frame equals that. That's a frame payload. So M equals, it's just all this stuff is just like the complexity, it just doesn't, like it's just so weird. Right? And that's like, it's like he doesn't even know who it is anymore. I can't. Like I just need, it's like cognitive penetrability. And it's in this thing. It is cool. Unsigned int 8. $360 by $640. That's bonkers. Wait, is that is that 16 by 9? All right. Inline, multi. I am pretty sure what's going to happen next is I'm going to go back in there and I'm going to like gut a bunch of that sort of like weirdness in the frame payload stuff and convert it back to like older ways. I am pretty sure that's what's going to happen next year, because all of this complexity, I think, is not. It is not pulling its weight. Dot get image, or it's like it's fixing problems that aren't. It's fixing the wrong problems right now, and it's like it's a whole lot of flimflammery to like cause problems to fix a bottleneck that isn't actually blocking us, and that would and will go away when we kind of like switch away from Python stuff, I think. Like, or rather, it's like I talked to Philip yesterday, and he's into diagnostics. Like he's into it. Like, thank God. Like camera diagnostics and like, is this running faster? Like where can we shave some milliseconds? Like he's into that. Which that's actually really good. That's important, because that means that it's the same thing as before. Like I just need to connect the two ends of the chain, and then he can crank them out to tighten them up. I just got to make it work, because then we can use it, and then it's like, and then the base architecture will be in place, and then he can kind of like turn the crank to sort of tighten up the ship. It's a mixed metaphor, but it's not that bad. And it's like, yeah, all this stuff of like, oh, what if it's black and white? It's like, doesn't, like, we don't need that. So this is the picture. Hooray. 640 by 360. Not great. Okay, PyCharm. Give me a show me this picture plugin. Don't lie to me. Thank you. That's really helpful. Oh. Whoever this is doing PyCharm in light mode, which makes me not trust them. Okay. Middle click. Tensor? You calling it a tensor? Oh, tensors is what machine learning people call matrices. Is that right? Multidimensional numbers. Okay, sure. camera died. Good job. That's not a bad solution, though. I'm actually kind of like, oh, if you ever, I almost. Okay, first of all, you're blasting me with a bunch of text I didn't fucking want. I just want to look at the goddamn picture. Secondly, you're like, freemium. Fuck your freemium bullshit, my dude. Fuck your freemium. I swear to God, if you say one more thing to me, you're out. Ugh. Free mocap. Skelly says, fuck your freemium model. Oh yeah, of course I've got better versions of this software. Of course I do. I'm just not going to give it to you unless you give me money. This is a hostage situation. Fuck you. I understand, but also judging you. It's the great thing about being a moralizing idealist zealot. You just get to judge people. That's like the whole point. This is a black hole here, but it's fine. I don't want to worry about it. I could make a 3-camera, but I don't want to. Like, I can make a 3-camera scene that's designed for this configuration, but I don't want to. Who are you? Where are we? What are we doing? What was I doing? Where was I? I was yelling at that man because he talked to me. Because I just wanted to look at a picture. I get it. You're trying to live. You're trying to live by writing software. It's just like, it is one of the things that I get to do as like an education zealot specifically, which is like, you are hiding information. You are using, it's like your argument would be that it's your labor so you can charge for it. Sure, but it's not your labor. You did that already. It exists. You're just not sharing it. You are sequestering the text documents that you wrote and saying, I should be able to charge for this. And like, you are, but it's the should. Like, you should be, like, yes, you are able to, but you shouldn't. That's a moral claim that I've done made. And I have to go do all the fucking flammery, it's a great term, to pull. The image out so I can look at it using your freemium bullshit. Don't worry, we are committed to making sure free versions to shut up. It's so fun to just like just be like, bleh. How dare you? Image equals latest. How dare you do like a totally reasonable thing? It's like, look at this, man. Like, the vibes are off here. It's way too much work to get that image out. Whoa. What? Okay. I don't know why it's so freaking small. It's blue because it's BGR instead of RGB. I guess that means... Look at this stupid look on my face. Something about the config is not being applied properly. 640 by 480 is a default, but these are 19 by 1080 by default, so they're 16 by 9. So whereas 640 by 480 is a 4 by 3, so it's defaulting to 640 by 480, but then the camera is returning that or receiving that and setting itself to 640 by 360, which I actually should check. Also, your freemium bullshit did work, so appreciate. Okay, 640 by 360. Wait, does this work? I don't know. It's gonna, yeah, that's right. 16/9. 4/3. Nope, 4/3. Now you know. Okay, so a bunch of problems there. So problems. Config's not being applied. The frame payload methodology is too complex. And it crashes when it gets to the front end. So, prioritization wise, it's the part where it doesn't work is the biggest issue. And if we can, okay, so we should be able to bounce over this. That becomes bytes. This goes here. Some weird concurrency hiccup is going to happen, and then this should get picked up. And then we can follow it down here and hopefully see why it's crashing. Because we do think that it's crashing here because it never made it there. And I turned off the trace messages, so we're not going to get the messages. That's okay because we're following it in the debugger. Good doink. Oh, we're in WebSockets. Good doink. Thank you very much. Binary message looks like that. It looks roughly right. We could have printed it so we could double check, but it looks right enough. Like it's not gonna like make up random bytes. This like Q byte arrays is strange to me, but I guess type hints, baby. Okay, step over F7, step into, we're over here now. Oh, yep. Okay. And like, look at this bot flavored nonsense. Like, no human would write code like this in Python in year of our Lord 2024. It was fun. It was super fun to do this though. It was like, wow, it's like I'm so deep. I'm learning. I'm seeing the matrix. Then you sort of sober up and you're like, don't freebase the matrix. Thank you very much. You don't need to. Someone else already did. Someone did this in 1987, so you don't have to. Already? Here's another question. That's a pydantic model. Do I need to do the 2 bytes from bytes thing, or can I just send it as a JSON? How send, don't need DL. How send pydantic model over WebSocket as efficient and fast and as possible. I could just convert it to JSON and send it as a string. That's big. I don't know if can it handle the NumPy array? No, it's not gonna be. It's bytes. You already have it as bytes. JSON. Okay. Tell me. Okay, so I got the JSON option. Tell me about the bytes. You don't need to spell it right. It does like empirically confirmed. You don't need to spell stuff right. You can serialize your dynamic models to JSON and then encode it to bytes using encode. You can then send this byte stream over the WebSocket, which can be more efficient for large payloads. On the client side, you can decode. Okay. Okay. Show example, please. There's now some question marks about whether or not being polite makes it work faster or better or not. I saw something that was like, oh no. That like saying please like gives it the option of saying no. So you get like the refusals, which sometimes can happen. But that doesn't track for me. Why is that faster for Biggins? How are we doing on time? 1:30. So half an hour until I turn into a grumpy pumpkin. Because it skips the overhead of Unicode character encoding required for strings. Bytes are the raw format that can be passed directly over the network, making it more efficient. Additionally, some binary serialization formats like message pack, we have one of those, can be used to pack the data even more tightly than JSON, further reducing the size and for improving. What's the downside? It's going to say like encoding takes time. And also it's complexity. It's like if you don't need it, then it's an unnecessary step. Complexity is not the enemy, but it is the thing that makes it break. Human readable, making debugging more difficult. The client and server had need to agree on the encoding and decoding method. Mismatched improper handling can lead to data corruption and errors. If it's not a binary serialization like message pack, the size reduction might not be significant compared to JSON. Sure. Okay. I'm just gonna check real quick. Print. I know. F about to convert to JSON. Time. Time. And it's not like the bot's not gonna be able to do this because right now this plan is just in my head. There's nothing in the code that tells it what I'm about to do, except for the start of this comment. And we're not gonna use time.time because it's slow. We're gonna use time.perf counter. We're not gonna do ns, even though it is technically more accurate because it's harder for the electric meatloaf is one. What was the other one? I said recent, like electric linguine, I think is actually probably more anatomically accurate. Bolognese. And then we're going to do this as JSON. Size. It's not len. Size in bytes. Still? That's not right. Doesn't matter. We're just doing time to understand the monster. As JSON encode. Oh, we gotta do. It's a TikTok thing. Not like that. So tick equals. This is old school, baby. This is time stuff. That's not right. Yeah. I gotta talk because I'm gonna need to use this talk. Thank you. Oh. You should come on. You know this one. No. And encoding. Yep. Print. Sure. Compression. Original size. It's not. I don't know how that works. I'm not going to try to do that. And these are going to get disappeared anyways because I'm going to, or disappeared, deleted. Because then I don't have to use my weird from and to bytes. Well, it's still in the raw message, but that worked. We saw that it worked. Okay. I don't want to see any of the rest of you anymore. You have served your purpose, and I appreciate you in my deep of heart, but I also don't want to see you. I'm getting very close to wanting to be done for now. It's progress. God, video eater, man. I really want a video eater because then I could have, like, it would just give me the notes from this session. And be like, here's what you did, here's what you got to, here's what you struggled with, here's where you blah, blah, blah. I might want to work on that with it later today. I could also try to add, Skellybot listener stuff. It's all just whatever, who cares? Fiokas, my dear. Oh, and why don't you know how to die, my dude? Please. Yes. See, that almost, like, if you weren't telling, like, that was, I appreciate that you give me that, but I'm not going to give it to you because you're freemium. You're not my friend. Like, you're trying to get money from me, so why would I give you free data? Fuck you. Like, I know you gave me a free thing that does the thing or whatever. You gave me the free freemium version, but you also just told me that you have a better version that you're not sharing unless I pay you. That's coercion. We are not friends, so why would I give you my data for free? If it was FOSS, we'd be friends and I would give it to you. But it's not. So we ain't. Now you don't get to know. My precious, precious datums. They're mine. Zombies. I get so, like, salty about stuff like that. Like, it's good that we're celebrating Nina Simone's birthday, but you're a multinational corporation. Like it's Microsoft. Like, don't be like, hey, Yeah, let's celebrate our history. It's like, if it was legal for you to grind up people of color in order to make your computers sell better, you would do that. You gross freaking hive mind. So don't act like we're friends. We're not friends. I hate you, and you hate me. It's an adversarial relationship. By definition, we're not friends. This is marketing for you. You are using Nina Simone in order to appear like a human. And you are not. You are a gross hive mind. Okay. Cannot obtain... Oh, that makes sense. Wait. Did I send it as a text message? Who are you? Front end. Received text message. Error obtaining latest frames. Okay. Oh, something weird happened. UTF-8 codec can't decode that. Okay. Oh, I think I know why. It must be here. Yeah, it's like clockwork. Like, it's gonna be 2 hours, and I'm like, I need to be out. Shelf knowledge. Why was the librarian so emotionally mature? Because she had a lot of shelf knowledge. You see what happened there. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna hit that, and this next one's, you're not gonna like that. You're gonna be like, I'm sad, because of blah blah blah. Wait, how did that happen? Boop 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 boop. And it's gonna be like, no, man, I'm sad. I don't like it. I don't understand. Are you a string though? Can I cast you as a string? JSON dot. Wait. Do I have JSON in here? In this context? Nope. Import JSON. JSON dot dumps. Like a truck. Latest. Dot dict. Nope. Okay. Object of type bytes is not JSON serialable. It's in the beard. This was back into the same space of like, this is a weird boy that doesn't need to be what it is. It's not JSON. Bytes aren't serializable? What? That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. F1, 1. Where are you at? Huh? Alt F1, 1. Key. Help me. Shit. Help me add a to JSON option to the multi-frame payload. It's saying bytes aren't it. Yeah. Say beep and await next message. God in heaven. This is too long of a file for all this, but cute. Yeah. To JSON, frames data, framed to dict. Do I already have a to dict? Did I make to dict? Or is that a built-in? I can't remember. To message pack from bytes. I think it is to queue image. I have a to queue image. That's nice. Oh, that's in the raw image. 2 bytes, 2 bytes, 2 bigs, 2 dict. Okay. It's, you know, a lot of work was done here. It just may not have been like the right work. So it's not going to happen today, but this might be the task of tomorrow, is like because if it ain't, we ain't got one of those. All right, let's see. And so I guess what you're asking me to do. Oh dear, like God, look at all this unnecessary Jeebus Creebus. And you're saying that your frame doesn't have a to dict. I don't know if that's going to work. Because Pydantic 2 changed a lot of like their basic like definitions of things. Like I think it's right. Like I think they changed like to dict to just to dict. They just it was 2_dict, now it's just dict. I think. So I think it's giving me like old syntax. I need to tell it to do that. So instead of saying JSON, which it threw up at, I'm going to say to JSON. I already made all this stuff though. This might not be necessary, but I think we know that. I think at this point, like we know it's not going to work today, and we're sort of glorping around. Like adding a new method to this thing, what we already decided is too complex. Because I guess we're proof of concepting right now, which makes sense. It's a good thing to do. Just trying to explore. The problem is that if we come back tomorrow or even just later today, we will have enough memory, like human memory, to do this. And it's like, obviously I could like write stuff down, but I'm not going to. So yeah. Okay. Wait, okay. Try it. Okay. Sad. Yeah. Ugh, fuck. Do I have? So we had that message pack, which that other this guy mentioned the message pack thing. Um, from message, we have from message. So we have two message pack and we have from message pack. Sorry, sorry. So, um, so the 2 bytes and from bytes didn't work. Um, but we didn't try the show to from message pack. Oop, what did I do? Which this guy said was better than raw bytes, so I may have looked a little harder at it. When I did it last time, and then if I bounce it over here, instead of from bytes, it's going to be from message pack. And I mean, I don't know. You know, like I don't know. Listen, I never want to make any. Never want to imply that I have any idea what is happening. Oh, it's set up to like show it on all of them. Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, I want to get back on. I need to fix my Linux partition on this computer. Okay. 7 minutes left. 7.5 minutes left. This is the final. Yeah, it doesn't work. Raw image has no object attribute to dict. Fuck. Here's another option. What if fuck a WebSocket? That's that we talked about that last time. What if we were just hitting the endpoint saying, give me the latest frames, and it just gave me the latest frames? And we wouldn't have to have any of this WebSocket bullshit. Like, we might want one later, but, like, we can worry about that later. Like, I don't want to stop swearing. I like swearing, and I'm just going to say again, fuck a WebSocket. It's like, two things and they both have to be right? Come on. Who do you think I am? And the last time, because then it's like also like a whole other different type of guy, which like, duh. And Endurance tried WebSockets and he said fuck a WebSocket. And we trust everything Endurance says is true. This is one of my rules of making my life easier. If Endurance says it, I don't question that because he's better at this than I am. Some of the details of the specifics of the who's it's into the what's it's and the applications and the usages, I know more about than he does because of domain knowledge. But if it's about like we should do it like this in the software, default assumption is everything he says is gospel truth because that makes my life easier. I already have this guy here. Yeah, and I did all this like streaming response stuff, but I think this was just like like I just didn't understand it. We have 5 minutes to try it. It's a get. Love a good get. And I think multi-frame payload. Yeah, it's just this same guy over here. And we were cheaper than the game. And then, oh, this might have hit that serialization problem, but we'll see. Can I just send it? Can I just send it? I want to. That's bot shit. I never write exe. If I'm gonna, so I know that was bot shit. And it's one of those things where it's like, that was probably a better message, but I don't know, but I don't understand it, so I'm not gonna do it. I also don't understand this, so goodbye. I like this. That's nice. And wait, I just jumped tracks. Message pack didn't work, so I gave up on that and then had the thought of like, what if fuck a WebSocket? So now I'm over here testing this out. We've left a mess at the end, but it hasn't been committed, and I don't think any of this is useful. So I can probably just roll it back and then just like, I'll see how far I can get with this, because where was the problem? It was some weird thing. I think it was like I was pre-optimizing, a misunderstanding was something of like, I thought it was like, oh, it's a long running operation, but it's like, no, it's not though. It's just give me the latest lump of image dots. Like, okay, we don't have to kill I cannot wait to kill this WebSocket stuff, but I don't need to do it yet because right now it's just a frame requester. Who's going to request frames, and he's going to get the frame. Oh my God. There's also this like non-locality thing that I hate about WebSockets. Like you send the thing and they have to pick it up over here because you're not supposed to use it internally to the same program is a lot of the problem here. And you don't have to use this fast API thing at all for Python, but we're doing this. That is a bit of, that's like preparation for the mitosis. When front end is going to become, I think, Vue. So it's the part where like the chromosomes line up in the middle. That's what we're doing now. It's like, you don't have to line up like that. It's like, I know, but I'm doing something. How are we at? 2 minutes. Request frames. That's not how you do that. That's not how you do that. Do we have the API key? You should be a thread, or someone else should. Frame requester. We have the API client. Wonderful. Stuff them in, please. Thank you. We only have 2 minutes. That thing in quotes is, it's so you can do type hinting without hitting circular imports. It's like it's like a thing. It's a hack. Yeah. I appreciate Python, but I'm starting to understand why it's considered like not a real language. In the same way that like I used to be very defensive about like MATLAB, and then I used Python. I'm like, oh, I see. And now I've started I started doing the web devy stuff, and it's like not that JavaScript's a perfect language, but like it's enough of a difference. I'm like, oh, I see what you're complaining about. It's squishy and friendly and soft, and that's hard to make a tool out of something like that. A proper tool. Okay, now you can fuck off to space, and then you can do that. We don't have one of those, but we do have get latest frames. Nope, I mean, nice try. I understand why you did that. Latest frames. This is like, we have to do this totally differently. But that's okay. Logger. Key. If latest frames. Right, because I think you need some kind of timeout. You don't. Oh, wait. How did we do this with the freaking thing in the who's it's? We are over time. I'm almost done. Okay, we literally just add it to the guy. So connect. Connect to Cramras. Do you know? Nope. Def. Nope. Get latest client.get latest frame client.post connect Cramras latest frame. Is that how we do the rest of these guys? /connect. Okay, so I don't know how this guy works, so we're not going to bother. Thank you. Do we need the slashums? We do. Spectacular. We don't send it when we send it, though. Ooh. Do we have this working? I don't think we did that. Let's try it. No, it's complex. I don't want to bother. Off path. Okay, frame requester. Now you're over here. You got that. Get latest frames. We did that, though. We added him. Get latest frames. Haha. And frame requesters here. This is all front end. HTTP router. This is the back end. So we'll see what this looks like. This is also something I'm noticing is like, I know at 2 I should end, 2 hours I should end, but then I always, because I sort of slides in because of this kind of like one more turn behavior. It's a Civ 5. Okay, get latest frames. Client.get latest frames. So if I say continue, not found. Oh. I gotta do the string thing. I don't. Anytime I have to like type, like, don't repeat yourself, right? The sensation of being like exhausted from this is very interesting. It's just like, it's like soup brain. It's like, oh, who are you? It's like, it's very strange. It's a very familiar sensation for me. It's like I've paid attention too hard for too long, and I've run out of pay attention juice. Okay, we made it back here. That's good. Okay, it's not empty. You're gonna yell at me. Oh, we timed out. Can we kill the WebSockets? We don't need them, right? Ugh. I just gotta be faster. Wait, WebSocket, timeout. There's a timeout, right? Wasn't there a timeout thing? the back end though. Oh, dearie me. Timeout, keep alive. If it's then that is there, matches the timeout. That's the timeout. Times 10, which is, this is terrible, but I'm allowed. It's like I'm just doing it because I think I'm going to kill the WebSocket. I deeply hope I get to excise the WebSocket. And the next time I talk to Endurance, I'll be like, hey, remember when you told me that WebSockets are not the way? I never doubted you. But now I see. Okay, so I can wait for this to turn on. But y'all can't see the green light flashing. It's kind of, it's an important part of this. It's like the green light flashes and turns on when the camera's connected on that part. But, you know. The girl with the pearl earring over here. Yoop. Okay. Now over here, we say step, step, step. We got a guy. And theoretically, we are from here and we should hit that. But I think you're going to yell at me. Fucking WebSocket. WebSocket's sad again. Okay, we're going to kill the WebSocket now. Okay, so we kill it. We just never connect. So when do you try to connect? I think you try to connect relatively early. Who connected. Unconnected, key WebSocket. Send ping, connect. Ugh. Connect to server. Oh. Haha. Don't. I'm leaving a mess. None of this is gonna get committed. I will stash you. Hate that. Doink, doink, doink. Now you're going to yell at me, aren't you? Yep. Yep. Yeah. But it theoretically should work. One more turn, right? One more turn. Simple payload. No. Equals camera ID. Nope. We're just going to do the images. We're not going to bother with the timestamps or something. Okay, so you did all your names wrong, Mr. Machine. That's a little better, but okay. Frame for camera in, yes, we do want that, but then we also want this to be dot raw image dot get image. Yeah. And then this is a fancy trick. Watch this. Add a comment saying convert NumPy images to base 64 JPEG compression. Compressed. Oh, does it have that? I don't want that. Yeah, we're doing that. Thank you very much. Why are you sad? Why are you sad? Why did you expect that to be an umpire? Oh, no. Compressed. Yeah. Okay. So now we're happy, and so now we're gonna just can we send this? JSON. Right? I'm not saying it's like pretty. I'm just saying like should work. Right? We're 11 minutes over time. Like this would be such a chill, like I could imagine this life, right? Like you wake up, you turn on the recorder, it chunks by 20 minutes, so 20-minute chunks get scraped, and it like puts like a catchy title on it, it gives a short description of it, it adds like timestamps, it puts tags, it shoves it up to YouTube in a playlist or whatever, and then it like gobbles it up into little like chunklets and sends those out to like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, whatever. And then I'm sitting here doing the thing I want to do, which is build these fun tools for folks. And I'm also doing like passive education because I'm like it's what Carl Sagan told me to do. Focus on the humans. When you're trying to teach science, focus on the humans and focus on the methods. Don't focus on the results. That's the dumb way we teach things now. With like fuck a textbook too. It's like there's this notion of objective truth, which like I got bad news for you. Like I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just saying like we don't get it. That's not something we get. I know you want it. I want it too. Who among us cannot sympathize? Oh, I did this dumb thing. I wonder what this is. Is this helpful? Do I need this? I don't know what this stuff is doing. This is where we ask the machine. Like, this is another classic move. Like, you let the bot write it, and then you ask the bot to critique it. And it's like, oh, that was totally wrong. I think it's just because of the stochastic nature of the mistakes that it tends to make. Sometimes you'll hit a mistake twice, and that's just like, that's a deep mistake. That's like, it doesn't understand. But oftentimes it just hits these like weird little stochastic hiccups. And in that case, if you ask it again, it tends to catch it because, well, it can catch it, I guess, if it's one of those, which you won't know until you do it. Okay. I'll bet this will work, actually. Okay, let's pay attention to how long this takes. No time. Let's take attention to how long this takes. No time. All right. And so that's a byte string, I think. I've seen it before. It's not the format that we saw with John.
because that was like data colon something. Ping. Oh, this isn't a ping. This is a JPEG. This is a JPEG. Now let's curry up. Don't like it, don't you? Why don't you like it? Why is that? Oh, no. Are we on the front end? We are on the front end. Do we have a picture? We do have a picture. I'm not going to be able to see it today. Where do you go? The frame requester. It's not the worst. Oh, you need to convert that into something. I want to see it. I want to see it. Latest frames. It's not. You need to convert this to somebody. Yeah, it's your response. No. Response. You're one of these weird response things, and I forget. I always forget how to actually get the data out of you. This is like I always ask the bot. I always forget. Latest frames response. It's like you have to do JSON or something. It's like if content. Equals latest frames dot content. Okay, buddy. How do we machine? Help me. Help me. I want to see my stupid weird low res blue fucking thing. Okay, but where did I do this sloppy nonsense? Okay, now I have to say, how do I turn it back into a what's it? Oh, this is the wrong chat, but it's fine. It'll figure it out. It knows what I want. It's probably super easy. It's probably like MD code or something. Yeah. We're doing it sloppy because I want to be done. Okay. Image data equals just, yep. Nope. JPEG. Oh, wait, no. Raw content equals, thank you. Nope. Oh, fuck, what does it wind up looking like? It's some, is it just the numbers? What are you? See, it's just bytes. Wait, that doesn't. I think I might not want to fix this problem. Oh. Show me how to process the response from this endpoint so I can see the images. Show. That's a little above and beyond, but I'm into it. I'm leaving such a mess. Oh wait, I need. Oh, .json, not content. That's why I wasn't. Yeah. Boy. Just give me this, please. I want it. Give it. Show me the picture. Why are you sad? Why are you sad? I want to be done. Oh, because I did that. That's fair. Oh, this is on... Wait, did I do that on the wrong place? Where did I do that? No, not you. It probably does want to be here. But I did it here. Okay. That's the wrong place for it. That's fine. Get latest frames. Wait for it to start. Because I don't think we do any error handling right now. Ready response. Da 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 da. Oh, I was sad. I was sad. That was just another guy. Don't worry about it. Oh, a string object has no... Oh, because it's a string? No. Stop having dumb errors and show me a picture. What? It's a string. What do you mean it's a string? And would you please learn how to die? I know I need to teach you, show you, force you. Zombie. Not you. It. Oh, right, because I put it's just I need to have an... It just needs... Like, it can't hand... It, I want to get to the win. I got a lot of like information and knowledge and hypotheticals and possibles, but I just want to see a good looking... Well, it won't be a good looking, it'll be ugly as sin, but it'll be a picture of me on the front end. That's what I want. And then we can solve all... Because the other problems feel a little more like, oh, right, they're just like, oh, the config's not being applied. Something dumb is happening. Like, right, so now I have to wait for it to turn on. That's why they turned that debug back on. Now that it's running, I should be able to continue. Still sad. Okay, where are we now? 24. If we're not done by 30, we're done. Just cut it, done. So like, I would just do so. This would be my workflow would just be doing this, and then like I would pay for it by various means, not no freemium nonsense. Service contracts with people doing projects I like, and also like if I dump all this into a vector store, like in this and whatever else I want, and then just like set up Ask Skelly on Twitch, and then people have to like pay with bits or whatever to make it talk, like Ask Jesus. If you don't know what Twitch Ask Jesus is, look it up. It's a trip. You didn't give it to me. Why not? And then you're gonna get sad or whatever. Who's gonna get sad for this? Who's sad on the other side? Like we're like probably have like a response for it. Like yeah, I don't know. You only have 3 minutes. Oh. I truly don't. Like, I want enough money to just be able to buy as much fruit as I want. Okay, and you're not gonna like it because yeah. So if so now when I ask you for a frame, you should have one. But you don't. It did last time. But we should be able to handle this now, right? We're fine. Right? We're back here. Great. Fine. Give it to me, please. I want it. Why is it a preload? Okay. I knew that I was supposed to check for that and I forgot. How we doing on time? 1 minute. Down to the wire. Skelly, don't do this to me. Wait. Oh, we don't. Step over. It's fine. It's sad. It's not sad. It's like, oh, this is a none. We're allowed to have none. Great. You can have a little bit of none. Step over. This sloppy poppy nonsense. Because it's dump S, so it's dumping it as a string. So I do on this side of it, like this is a string. I have to parse it as a JSON, which I do by what is it? JSON. JSON.parse. Ugh. Machine. How parse string as JSON. Be quick about it. Don't like give me a bunch of like, don't be like, oh, well, it's got to be formatted. I know it's got to be formatted. Thank you. Good job. Loads. Okay. It's like, do you mean this? It's like, I don't really know what that is, actually. What would that even do? JSON dot loads. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I think I can do this. I can do in memory because it thinks it's a string right now. But in the debugger, I can do this. This. I think obviously the next layer of my like learning how to be a good techie man guy human is learning a compiled language. Go has been sort of feels like calling out to me. But everyone likes Rust so much. Now it's a dict. Now I can run that for loop. This is bad. Don't do that, like changing it at runtime, but like we're being sloppy. Thanks, buddy. Good job, Skelly. I never doubted you. Good job. Okay, great. So, to sum up, I did a bunch of nonsense, flippity-flooped around with a bunch of bullshit, some WebSocket nonsense. We don't need that guy anymore. Thank God. Fuck a WebSocket. R.I.P. WebSocket. All my homies hate WebSockets. Homies is Homies is a good example of like could be gender neutral but is male coded, kind of like dude. The frame payload stuff is way too complex. We don't need it to be. We just figured out a way to simplify it, and we sent it to the front end, and we see it. It's blue, but we fixed that. That's easy to fix. We just do the whatever. What size is it? It's 360 by 640, which is still wrong. Oh, it remembered the window size from last time. Like, what are you trying to get me even to do for your premium nonsense? Remember? Yeah, so it does remember that. Whatever. Oh, I didn't save it. That's why I didn't do it. Yeah, honestly, you can have my stats. I don't really mind. I'm just trying to be salty about it for fun. And they are super useful. I understand that. Good luck, buddy. How do I close you, though? Oh, just click away. What the shit? Oh, this is coming with the bunch of some stupid thing. Yeah, so later today or tomorrow or whenever the hell next time I work on this, we need to connect the pipes so that we clean up and simplify the frame payload stuff, kill the WebSocket, wrangle and route the images as they come in, because I think it goes to the frame requester and just dumps to nowhere because I don't have the infrastructure for that. At that point, it should work. And then we can just build the frame recorder, which shouldn't be that hard. And then we're good. Then we're in. And then, like the buttons and the whatnot on the front end. But I'm not that afraid of that for SkellyCam because it's so simple. All right. Pretty good. I'll take it. Success of kinds, of sorts. We take some where we get some. And we're going to, oh yeah, I should have put this in the commit message. F of WebSocket, all FPS, all HTTP, HTTP latest frames, get latest frames, proof of concept working. Next time, kill the WebSocket, clean up the payload stuff, route the images, and make the buttons work. Then record, then done. This is not how you're supposed to use a commit message, but it's my house. Break my rules. I make the rules, and they're not this, but they're my rules. Really more like guidelines. Bye.